Hello again, everybody. Series 94 ahead of us here, and this one's a special one. When we have randomness, a lot of different things can happen, and the way I set up these matchups are pure random generation. Uh, every team is numbered, and we pick random teams out of thousands. Well, we did it this time, and we got extremely rare and interesting matchup. We have a replay of the 1961 World Series. We have the 61 Reds against the 61 Yankees. So it's extremely interesting to me to replay this World Series. And obviously, looking at both teams, they're very good. Of course, one team is probably considered among the top teams of all time. But looking at the pennant winners in the National League of that year, the 61 Reds won 93 games. And drew over 1 million fans at Crosley Field. And the big star, of course, is Frank Robinson, who at 25 years old had an incredible season, hit 323, 404 on base, 1.015 OPS, 37 long balls. Robinson in his prime on the Reds. And along with him, Vita Pinson, an outstanding player, hit 343 at the age of 22, had 208 hits. Eddie Casco, very good defensively at short. Gordy Coleman, 26 home runs, hit 287, slugged 504. So Robinson leads a pretty good offense, pitching-wise. Again, very good. A great season for the Reds from top to bottom, really. Jim O'Toole won 19 games, a 3.10 ERA in his 35 starts. Joey J with 21 wins, and Bob Perkey, 16 wins. All three of them pitched a boatload of innings. Jim Brosnan with 16 saves and a bullpen that also includes a 21-year-old Jim Maloney. So the Reds, definitely a worthy pennant winner, a good team. In that World Series with the Yankees, they lost it in 5 games. Of course, moving to that 61 Yankee teams. Well, I mean, this is one of the greatest teams of all time. I mean, one of the greatest hitting teams of all time, record-wise. Ralph Hoke had a team that won 109 games and lost only 53. This, of course, is vintage 61 legendary season in baseball history. Roger Maris eclipsing the Babe with the asterisks on the 61 in 161 games. And the Mick with 54 home runs and hit 317, slugged 1.135, actually led the team in WAR. Mantle and Maris were, of course, in an epic race the whole season for the home run title and the record. And Mantle was ahead a lot of the year, actually, until he got a mysterious illness towards the end of the year and only played in 153 games, while Maris heated up and broke the record. Yogi Berra is 36 here, but still managed a good offensive season. Bill Skowron, 28 home runs, 89 homers, RBIs. Benefited from the protection in the lineup. Elston Howard, another very good bat. Tony Kubek, you might know. Clete Boyer. All around a wonderful team, the Yankee team. And pitching-wise, chairman of the board, Whitey Ford, 25-4. What a season. 3.21 ERA in his 283 innings. Bill Stafford, 260 at his ERA. Ralph Terry. What else can you say about these Yankees? They were pretty dominant. Still part of their dynasty coming in from the late 50s. So they won that World Series and recovered well after losing the 60 series to the Pirates, and the bats on this team were pretty extraordinary to behold. So it's 1961 again, guys. We brought back to the exact replay of that World Series. The odds of that happening pretty rare, but I'm excited about it. The Reds get a chance to get revenge. The Yankees, one of the best teams of all time that has a lot of potential to keep playing and go far in this competition, now face a very tough game. And remember, once you lose, you're out. So if the Yanks lose here, we will never see them again. So It's a crucial series, a tough one, and I'm sure the Reds are happy that they get another shot at the Yankees. So looking forward to this one. I hope you are too. We'll look at game one here. Bob Perky versus Whitey Ford out at Yankee Stadium. Real life, Yankees winner than 5. Our replay here, we'll see what happens. The Yanks obviously the favorites. So let's take it live to Yankee Stadium and get this historic replay started. 1961, Yankees versus Reds. So here we go, Yankee Stadium. We are in the bottom of the first inning. And at the dish is Mickey Mantle. On first is Elston Howard. We got Bobby Richardson on second. We have 1 out. Bob Perky delivering the pitch. It is inside. That's going to be ball 4, so the bases are going to be loaded. And at the plate now, Roger Maris. Base is loaded. The big slugger now has a big opportunity here in the very first inning. Here's the delivery, and Maris lifts this one deep to center. Pinzon coming over. He should have it, but he drops it. Pinzon drops the ball, and we have a 2-base error. A relatively easy play for Pinzon, and he just dropped the baseball. Big mistake. That'll score a run. Here's Skowron now up there as the Yanks look to capitalize. And this one's lying in the center field to Pinzon again. He's coming in hard for this one. He'll have it. So Pinzon makes that play. Runner cannot score, and Yogi Berra now. Base is loaded, 2 outs, first inning. Berra hits this one to center. Pinzon coming over again. He'll have it. So minimal damage even after the mistake. 1-0 New York. We move to the 5th. Eddie Casco facing Whitey Ford. Man on first, nobody out. This is hit back to Ford. He'll go to second for the lead out. So we'll move now to the 6th inning. Frank Robinson at the plate. It's a tight ball game. 1-0 Yankees. 2 outs. Ford delivers. That ball's destroyed by Robinson. Way back to left. Out of here. Home run for Big Frank. 490 feet to left field. He demolished that ball off Whitey Ford almost out of Yankee Stadium. What a home run for Robinson. 1-1 now. Here's Gordy Coleman with the man on. And Coleman's going to go to left for a base hit. So there's runners on first and second. Still only 1 out. Here's Leo Cardenas. Whitey Ford continuing to struggle here in the 5th inning, or 6th inning, I'm sorry. Liner up the middle. That'll get through. Here comes a runner going to score. Yes, sir. The Reds take the lead, and the ball gets away on the throw. Runners advance. 2-1 now in favor of Cincinnati. Eddie Casco now a chance with 2 outs to extend the lead. Casco goes up the middle. That's going to get through. 1 run's going to score. Another man coming home. A huge 2-out single by Eddie Casco makes it 4-1. The Reds put 4 on the board here in the 6th inning. We'll move to the 8th. Ford delivers. This one's lashed into right field for a single by Coleman. Cardenas up there. Full count. And Cardenas goes deep to left center. This ball's going to get up against the wall. Running around third. Cardenas with a triple. The Reds exacting their revenge here on the Yankees. It is 5-1 here in game 1. All Cincinnati. We'll move to the 9th. Now 6-1. Bob Perky has been magnificent. A 3-hitter. He faces Bill Skowron now in the 9th. Only 1 out. Skowron hits it to short. Play at second. Relay to first. Double play. Cincinnati takes game 1 6-1. A dominant performance by the Reds, a stunning result, and it was all because of Bob Perky and his performance. A complete game, 3-hitter, struck out 4, walked only 2. Leo Cardenas 3 for 4 with a triple, 2 RBIs. Gordy Coleman 3 for 4, 2 runs scored. The mighty Yankee offense held in complete check, and Frank Robinson hit a 490-plus foot home run. Whitey Ford takes the loss, and the Yanks are stunned here in Game 1 because of Perky and his outstanding effort. Day-to-day injury here to Darryl Johnson. But as we move on now, we'll look at Game 2. It's Joey J for the Reds and Bill Stafford for the Yankees. New York trying to recover after a subpar Game 1. A crucial game for the Yankees. Let's head out to Yankee Stadium to see if Cincinnati can win 2 in a row on the road. So here we go, Game 2. Top of the second inning. Bill Stafford facing Gene Freeze. No score. Delivery, and Freeze lines one deep to center. This one's got chance to go over the monuments. What a shot. Gene Freeze with a booming home run over the center field wall, the deepest part of the park. 1-0 Reds. We'll go 4th inning. Roger Maris up with Mantle on first. This one's lined into the gap. So Mantle's going to be held up at third, and we got runners second and third. And a threat here by the Yankees. Bill Skowron now at the plate, facing Joey J. 2 outs, 2 on. And there's a strikeout, a big strikeout by J. Again, the Yankees coming up empty-handed. And we've moved all the way to 7th, fans. The Yankees unbelievably have scored only 1 run. And we're in the 7th game of Game 2. I'm sorry, 7th inning of Game 2. Here's Eddie Casca with a man on. Bill Stafford still in the game. This one's lined to right. That one's going to get down. Run around in third. He's going to try to score. Casco has a triple. It is now 2-0 Reds. They build on their lead. RBI double. 8th inning now. Frank Robinson at the plate. 3-0 the score. Robinson goes to right. That's a single. Move now to the 9th. Gene Freeze back up there. He's already hit a booming home run in this ball game. This one's going to be lined to right for a single. The Reds again getting something started. Here's Leo Cardenas against Jim Coates. 9th inning. Cardenas goes deep to left. This one might get around the pole, and it will. Shortest part of the park. Cardenas hits a 2-run bomb. It is 5-0 now Reds. Stunned silence at Yankee Stadium. They are shocked at what's transpiring here. Here's Joey J. still in the game, going for another complete game. Mantle's at the plate. 2 outs. This one hit to second. Play's going to be made there. And that will do it. The Cincinnati Reds have absolutely surprised, winning both Game 1 and Game 2. This one a shutout, another complete game. Yes, indeed, folks. 5-0, a 3-hitter by Joey J. Walked nobody, struck out 5. Bill Stafford pitched okay for the Yankees, and Gene Freeze was 2 for 3 with that long home run, 3 runs scored, and in 2 games, the Reds have allowed 1 Yankee run, have scored 11 runs of their own. And remember, this is a Yankee team that's legendary for their offense, haven't been able to get anything done, and more importantly, the Reds have taken the first 2 games of the series at Yankee Stadium. And we'll move now to Crosley Field. for game number 3. So we'll go live now. Crosley Field. Can the Reds actually take it 3 in a row, or will the Yankees respond? Ralph Terry's going to face Hunt here, Ken Hunt, in the pitching matchup. Yankees coming out here top of the second, 2 on, nobody out. Bill Skowron at the plate. Here's the delivery. Hit back to the mound. Play at second cannot be made. The throw there by Hunt is offline. And the Yanks now will have the bases loaded with nobody out. A big chance here in the second for Yogi Berra. Sacks full of Yankees. Here's Hunt's delivery. This one's hit into the hole and it'll get through. So Berra comes through, puts the Yanks up first here in a must-win game. 1-0 New York. Clete Boyer now a chance to extend the lead. Boyer will lift this one to center, but coming in's Pinzone. He has it. Runners will hold. So not deep enough there for Boyer. Here's Ralph Terry, the pitcher. Bases loaded. Terry hitting for himself. This one's hit back to the mound. Play's made at the plate. So they get the lead man, and the Reds doing good here. Escaping with minimal damage so far. Bases still loaded. Bobby Richardson in a huge spot. Here's the delivery by Hunt. Richardson will lift it to left, but this should be playable. Coming out's actually the shortstop. Cardenas makes the play. So the game is now 1-0. A good job by the Reds, minimizing the damage. Bottom 3. Here's Vita Pinzone against Ralph Terry. 2 outs. And Pinzone lines one deep to left. This one's got the carry to go. Home run for Pinzone. He ties the game here on a 372-foot home run to right field. 1-1. The Reds come right back and tie this game. As we'll move now, bottom of the 4th. Cardenas back up there again with a man on first. Terry delivers with 1 out. This one's lined to left. This will get down. The relentless Reds just keep on coming. 2nd and 3rd here in the 4th inning. Only 1 out. And Eddie Casco coming up with a chance to give the home team the lead. He goes up the middle. Play's going to be made by Richardson there to get the man at first, but the run's going to score, and the Reds will take the lead. Beleaguered Yankees. We move now to the 6th. 2-1. Here's Berra up there with Skowron on first. Berra takes one low, and that's a walk, so ball 4. We'll bring up Clete Boyer. 1 out, 2 on. Boyer is going to strike out. Hunt gets him there. Another big out for the Reds. Here's Ralph Terry now going to bat for himself in a little bit of a controversial move here. And Terry will hit this one to center field, but that's going to be easy. Pinzone's got it, and the Reds will hold on to their 2-1 lead here. Another opportunity wasted by the Yankees. They just cannot find the big inning. And we move to the 7th. Bobby Richardson facing Hunt, who's still in this game pitching well. Richardson's going to line it up the middle for a single, so Bobby Richardson with a leadoff hit here. He's the tying run on first. Tony Kubek's coming up now. Kubek puts down the bunt. Play's going to be made at first. Richardson will advance to second. So Elston Howard now with the chance. 1 out, tying run on second base. Howard lifts this one into the gap. That one might drop on the run. Pinzone! What a play by Pinzone. Full extension, diving and saving a run. Absolutely robbing Howard of extra bases and keeping the lead in the hands of the Reds. What a play. Here's Mantle now. Mantle trying to pick his team up. 2 outs. He takes it inside. They pitch around him. So Mantle gets on first. 2 outs. Here's Roger Maris. 2-1 Reds. And Hunt delivers to Maris with 2 outs. Maris gets in the one. This is a line shot. Yes, over the wall. Roger Maris drills one into the right field stands. 3-run home run, 4-2 now. Yankees break through finally and get a lead late in a ball game. What a clutch hit by Maris after Pinzon made the great defensive play. Maris picks his team up. We'll move to the 8th now. 4-2 is the score. Bill Henry now pitching for the Reds. Clete Boyer up there with nobody out here in the 8th. That one's hit past the third baseman. That's a single. We'll move to the bottom of the 8th now. Score remains 4-2. Ralph Terry still in the game. Frank Robinson at the plate. He takes ball 4. So the Reds trying to get a rally here. Gordy Coleman at the plate. Nobody out, or 1 out, I'm sorry. Coleman hits this one to right. That'll drop in there. Robinson's going to head to third. He'll beat the throw. So the Reds have runners on the corners with only 1 out. And Wally Post at the plate. Terry's still in the game here. Post digging in. This one's hit to third. Play's going to be made at first. Second out of the inning. But the tying runs are in scoring position for Gene Freeze. Terry now delivers 2 outs to Freeze. This one's hit into the hole. Great play made by the third baseman, but the throw is offline. 2 runs are going to score just like that. This game is tied. Scowern couldn't pick up the throw. And Clete Boyer made a great stop, but the throw just wasn't true. And just like that, the Reds have tied the game. Things falling apart for the Yanks again. Here's Leo Cardenas with 2 outs. Luis Arroyo now in relief. Runner on third. Delivery is hammered in left center. This is going to put the Reds up. What a comeback by the Reds. They score 3 here in the 8th to answer the Yankee 3 in the 7th. Just a nightmare for the Yankees continuing in this game and in this series. We move to the 9th. They are trailing now, fans, 5-4. So Jim Brosnan has come in to close this one out. The Reds trying to put a stranglehold on the series. Elston Howard leads off the 9th. The Yankees desperately trying to come back and get a run here before this game and inning are over. Bronson delivers. And there's a base hit to right. So the Yankees, just like that'll get the tying run on. Howard on first. Here's Mickey Mantle. The Mick always a threat. He strikes out though. Swung on a bad pitch. Brosnan gets a big strikeout on Mantle. Here comes Maris. 1 out. And Maris with a chance. Maris already's homered. Here's the delivery. This one's hit deep to the same spot to right. Do you believe it? Gone. Roger Maris to the rescue for the Yankees again. A 2-run smash to right field for a home run and a Yankee lead. Is this the spark the Bronx Bombers need? What a clutch home run. 6-5 Yankees. Bill Scowern now at the plate. Do you believe this, fans? Base hit up the middle for Scowern. Clete Boyer now at the plate. Boyer goes back up the middle. That'll be through. Another Yankee hit. So the Yankees crack it open here. They'd love to see some more runs, but that's not going to happen. We move bottom of the 9th. Arroyo facing Jerry Lynch, a pinch hitter. Can the Yankees close it out? The lefty delivers. Strike 3 there. Lynch strikes out. Elio Chachon. He takes ball 4 inside. Chacon, maybe is the way you pronounce that name. Vita Pinzon. And the Reds trying to rally. delivery to Vita, and he strikes out. So a fastball thrown right by Arroyo, and there's 2 outs, but look who's coming up. It's Frank Robinson. An absolute terror here in a tough situation. Let's see if they pitch around Frank. He can easily win it with a swing of the bat. He goes the other way. This is deep to right into the corner. Great jumping, leaping catch made out there by Maris. I thought that ball was going to get down, but Roger Maris, ladies and gentlemen, single-handedly the hero of this game for the Yankees. What a play he just made, not to mention his clutch home runs. And New York is not dead yet. Maris, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, a huge shot in the 9th. Ken Hunt pitched well, so did Ralph Terry, but it was the 2 Maris homers that offset the Reds, who really feel like they probably let this one slip. Just a vital game and win for New York. And just like that, instead of 3-0, the Yankees now have a chance to tie the series and trail just 2-1. What an exciting ball game we just had. So now, Bud Daly for the Yankees is going to face Ken Johnson in a crucial Game 4. I don't know what to expect. We've seen so much so far this series, but the Reds still got to feel good where they're at. But this game will determine so much more. Another crucial one from Crosley Field. Let's get out there. So after all the excitement, Game 3 here at Crosley Field. Let's see what happens. It's scoreless here with Bud Daly on the mound. Leo Cardenas has had a great series at the plate. Bottom of the 2nd. Nobody out. Cardenas goes the other way. He puts that one up against the wall in right. That's going to send a runner to 3rd base as well. So 2nd and 3rd here for the Reds in the 2nd inning. They mean business again. Eddie Casco at the plate. Still nobody out. Casco goes into the hole. That's going to be a base hit. That scores a run. So the Reds come out on top here in the 2nd inning, 1-0, and they're not done yet in this inning. Vita Pinzone takes a pitch inside, ball 4. Bases are loaded now for Gene Freese. And Freese goes to center. Coming on out there is Mantle. He'll make the catch. So the 1-0 game remains. Could have been a lot more worse for the Yankees. And we'll move bottom of the 3rd now. Eddie Casco up with 2 men on, 2 out. He hits it in front of the mound. Play's made there. Throw to first gets away. That's going to score a run. The Yankees make an error. It's 2-0 now as a little tapper to the mound forced the pitcher to hurry. And Daly threw it away. So here's Johnny Edwards, 2-0. And Edwards goes deep, all the way back to right. This one's going to leave the yard. Home run for Cincinnati. The error comes back to bite the Yankees. 5-0 Reds. In complete control in this ballgame. Wally Post now up there, 1 out, 2 on. Post goes deep to center. This one's got carry. This one's going to go out of the ballpark. Post a 3-run shot, 8-0 Cincinnati. Any questions about them not being for real in this series has gone by the wayside. It is 8-0. A one-hitter being pitched by Ken Johnson. Clete Boyer at the plate. Boyer's going to go the other way. He'll line it into the corner. So only the 2nd hit by the Yankees as Boyer's going to have a triple. But no luck there for New York. It is 10-0. The embarrassment continues for New York. Bill Scorwern now up in the 7th inning. He hits a shot deep to left. That is going to go. A whimper for the Yanks. A home run over the wall. It is 10-1. For the ninth inning now, Yogi Berra up there with one out, a man on. This is hit second. Play at second is made. Relay to first is in time. Cincinnati destroys the Yankees here in game number 4. 10-1 to take a 3-1 series lead. I got to tell you, I am astounded at how well the Reds have played. I'm astounded at their pitching. They're just playing like a team that is on a mission, and New York is as lost as can be. Ken Johnson, another complete game. It's the third complete game for the series for the Reds. Wally Post, 3 RBIs, 2 for 5. Vita Pinzone, 2 for 3. Double RBI, 2 runs scored. 10-1 in the crucial game 4. And I don't know about you, but I do not see much life at all in the Yankees. We're moving now to game number 5. Whitey Ford takes the mound, who got pounded around in game 1 against Bob Perky, who pitched a complete game shutout. Do the Yankees have a pulse? Doesn't look like it, but let's see what happens in game 5. Can they at least bring it back to the Bronx? Or will the Reds, who are playing like world beaters, put an end to a series that has shocked many as they lead 3-1? So here we go, game 5 now. Mantle at the plate with Elston Howard on second base. Bob Perky, the hero of game 1, on the mound. But there's a single by Mantle. Run around in third, so the Yankees will take a quick 1-0 lead here in the very first inning. We'll move to the third. Tony Kubik now up there in the third inning. Perky delivers, and Kubik lines this one deep. That's got a chance. It hits the wall. Kubik rounding second. He's going to make it to third. A leadoff triple for Kubik. As the Yankees are getting at Perky here in game number 5, much better than they did in game 1. It's a desperation game, I remind, for the Yankees. It's 2-0 now. Bill Skowron up there. Man on the corners, 1 out. This is lined into center, fairly deep. Going back, there's Pinzone. He turns and fires to the plate. It's going to be close. They got him. They get Mantle at the plate. What a throw by Pinzone. He turned and fired to the plate from very deep in center field. Just an outstanding arm. He got Mantle, who's not a slouch on the bases, at the plate. That's one for the highlight reel fans. What a play by Pinzone. We'll move to the 5th. 2 Yankees on for Yogi Berra and 2 outs. Berra lines a single to right. Mantle's going to put on the brakes here at third, so the Yanks will have the bases loaded here in the 5th with 2 out, and Clete Boyer at the dish. Boyer lines a single. Will it drop? It might. Yes, it is a single. 2 runs are going to score. Maris comes home and runs over the catcher. Collision at the plate. And Boyer will have a 2-run single. It's 4-0 New York. They've had 10 hits so far, playing a much different ball game. We'll move bottom 7th, 4-0 still. Whitey Ford still pitching the shutout. Wally Post at the plate. Here's the delivery. And Post drills one deep to center. This one's going to go up by the branches in center field there at Crosley Field. Long gone. Solo shot for Post. 422 feet. The hero of game number 4 blasts that one out and puts the Reds on the board here. It's 4-1. Bottom 8. Pinzone at the plate. Ford still in the game. 2 outs. This is lined into the gapper there and left. This will get to the wall. Runners on the move. Round and third. Pinzone heading for third. Runner will score. It's a triple for Pinzone, and it's 4-2 Reds. They're making a run here late. So 2 outs now for Gene Freese. Freese taps in front of the plate. Berra picks it up. He has to hurry. The throw's off the mark. Off the mark, and that will get another run home. Pinzone crosses the plate. Freese to second, and it is 4-3 now. The Yankees' lead is evaporating. That'll be an error on New York. So 2 men on, 2 out. Huge spot here. Luis Arroyo's come in relief to face Wally Post. Here's the delivery. Grounder to short. Play's going to be made there the short way. Great play by Kubik. That ball was scalded. But the Yankees hold on here for a 4-3 lead. We'll move bottom 9th. Arroyo's still in the game. Gordy Coleman at the plate. And the Reds get a run. Strike 3 on Coleman. Arroyo with a big strikeout. 1 out. Here's Leo Cardenas. Delivery and the pitch. That's lined down the line and right. Cardenas moving in the second with a double. So a clutch double here by Cardenas. He's the tying run on second base. Eddie Casco represents not only the game-winning run for this game, but the game series winning run. If he can come through here against Arroyo, let's see here. Here's the pitch with 1 out. That's inside. Ball 4. Arroyo walks him. Things get even more tense here as Johnny Edwards comes to the plate. Hal Reniff has come into relief for the Yankees. 1 out here in the 9th. Edwards at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 again. Control has left the Yankee bullpen. It's a 1-run game with only 1 out. And John Blasingame has come in to hit. He's the pinch hitter. Bases loaded here. Reniff delivers. That's hit to third. Play is going to be made at home. In time, they got him. Great play by Boyer. Nimble on his feet. Picks it up and throws home to avoid the tying run from scoring. Great play by Boyer. And now it's Pinzone. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 4-3 New York. Can the Yankees escape? Reniff delivers to Pinzone. That's hit to left, but I don't think it's going to be deep enough. There to catch it is Berra, and that will do it. The Yankees survive here, game number 5, and when I mean survive, I mean survive. What a tight one. 4-3 the final score. Whitey Ford gets the win. He pitched into the 8th inning, had a shutout going for a while. Bob Perky not as sharp as he was in game 1. Mickey Mantle 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Reniff came in to close out the ball game, leaving the bases loaded and holding on there for the last 2 outs. An exciting game. Wally Post went deep. And the Yankees say not today. They survive, and this series is going back to the Bronx. If the Reds are going to do this, they're going to have to beat the Yankees on their home field. The Yankees hoping for an incredible comeback here if they can do it, but they need to worry about Game 6 first. The Reds have been outstanding in this series. Joey J is going to take on Bill Stafford, repeat of game number 2, where Jay pitched extremely well. So can the Yanks get it done at home? Or will this series end, and will the upset come to fruition? Let's find out. So this game moves straight to the 5th inning. It's a pitcher's duel here. 0-0 score. Leo Cardenas up there with a man on first. Delivery and the grounder to third. Throw over to second. Relay to first. And it's a double play for the Yankees. They get out of the 5th inning and style with a twin killing. We'll move bottom 6. No score still. Joey J has just been unbelievable in this series. Here's Bobby Richardson with 2 outs. Richardson lines one deep to left center. That'll get down up against the wall. Richardson picking up speed here. He's going to hit the third. And Richardson with a 2-out triple here in the 6th inning. So here's Tony Kubik with a chance. Swing and a miss. Kubik is out. A big strikeout there by Jay, and the Yankees cannot get that run across. We'll move to the 7th. Bill Stafford in this pitching battle with Jay. 0-0. Here's Frank Robinson. Robinson lines this one deep to left. This one's going to get down. Frank's going to get in the second with a leadoff double here in the 7th inning. Gordy Coleman now at the plate. Coleman goes to short. Plays made there by Kubek. But Robinson moves to third with one out now. Runners on the corners. Gene Freeze at the plate. Corners are in here. Freeze will line this one deep to left. Way back there. It's over the left fielder's head. The Reds are on the board. It's going to be a triple for Freeze. 2-0 Reds. Berra just misplayed, it seemed, that ball. He broke in. The ball got over his head. So all kinds of difficulties for Yogi out there at the worst possible time. Here's Cardenas at the plate. This one is lined deep to left. Way back there. This one Berra has no chance at. It is gone. 2-run homer Cardenas. 4-0 Reds here in the 7th. They've broken it open. More heartbreak for the Yanks. It's 9-0 now as things have gotten beyond embarrassing. Jay up now with 2 more men on. He lines a single up the middle. It's now going to be 11-0 as the pitcher lines a 2-run single up the middle. 11-0 now, a 7-run 8th inning. Pinzon now at the plate. And Vida Pinzon deep to center. That's going to get over Mantle's head. Jay's going to score. Pinzon yet another triple. It is 12-0, folks. What an inning. What a game. What a series for the Reds. We'll move to the 9th. 2 men on for Mickey Mantle. 1 out. Jay's still in the game pitching a shutout. He walks Mantle. So the Yankees load the bases here. It's 13-0. Roger Maris at the plate. Maris will hit this one deep to left. That one's got some carry. It's going to be caught. Runner will tag up and score. So the Yankees avoid the shutout. It's 13-1 here with Yogi Berra at the plate. Bases still loaded, but 2 outs. This is hit to center field. Pinzon is coming over. He's got it, and that will do it. The Cincinnati Reds win this series. The replay of the 1961 World Series is all about revenge and all about the Reds. What a series this was. The Reds win it in 6 games, shocking the Yankees. And in doing so, in a lot of these games, with big wins and big run deficits. They won all 3 games they played at Yankee Stadium. Lost a couple at home, but had a 10-1 win there in Game 4 and really put the pedal to the metal in Game 6 with 13 runs. What a performance by Cincinnati. A good team, proven they're great, you can say. Leo Cardenas, 8 RBIs in the series, 2 home runs. Gene Freeze hit .360. Frank Robinson, 300, only drove in 2. Wally Post had 2 home runs. And the Reds pitching, outstanding. Joey Jay, 18 innings, did not allow an earned run, walked only 1 man. Unbelievable performance by Jay. He wasn't the only one. Ken Hunt with a good performance. Bob Perkey, especially that Game 1 victory. The Reds did it all, especially on the mound, shutting down what was supposed to be a dominant Yankee offense. Was not that. Roger Maris did have 7 RBIs. He was the hero in a big Game 3 win, but that's history did not matter in the end. Mickey Mantle only 238, Bill Skowron 227, Tony Kubek 160. The Yankee numbers just not where they needed to be. The pitching, Whitey Ford with a 4.80 ERA, not the greatest. Bill Stafford took 2 losses. And just a shockingly poor series for the Yankees. They just ran into a team that proved to be better. And that's the thing about what we're doing here in these historical matchups. Maybe the great teams aren't as great as you thought. And circumstances and the like matter. In real life, yes, the Yankees took care of the Reds, but in this replay, it was a 6-game series for Cincinnati. I would say the MVP here is clear in Joey J. Joey J just pitched his heart out in this series. He was 2-0, 18 innings of work, struck out 11, walked 1 in all those innings, ERA plus 9.99, struck out 11, as we said, and was especially good in that clinching game, 13-1 victory, where he battled the Yankees late into that game before the offense exploded for 13 runs. So that will do it. Really a surprising series, but a great one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It is, again, the rematch of the 61 series goes to the Cincinnati Reds over the New York Yankees, 4-2. That's another wrap for another series here on Out of the Park Baseball 20, Series 94. Hope you're enjoying our matchups. Hope you subscribe or give us your feedback. And we will be back with you very shortly for another exciting matchup on Out of the Park Baseball 20. Glad to have you with us. So long, everybody.